Or Lamar back with another Grand Arena video. This time I'm going to take a look at my feats first before I hop in, since I've been neglecting that a little bit. Nothing special, just the dinner guest one where I got to get kills with either Boba, Chewie, or Vader. So take a look at my opponent, Ulyanov. Very defensive, 106 offensive wins, 148 defensive wins. So I wouldn't be too surprised if he doesn't end up attacking at all. But 9 relic characters, quite a few gear 12 here and there. Not the best team comps, and not the best speeds, that's for sure. So fastest character was 201. So this should be a fairly easy win here. Set my defense, Night Sisters, and then Shock T with clones. And then on the bottom, we've got Padme. Don't think he'll get through that. And then Geos. He can probably get through that if he knows what he's doing. And my Negotiator. He shouldn't get through that at all either. So. And then just junk in the back behind my Padme squad. Don't expect him to see those characters at all. So he's got this Zeta Vader team. That's kind of interesting. And then bounty hunters with some first order, it looked like. And then a Grandmaster Yoda led team, I like it. And then some clones it's a 5s led clone team. So I decided to take my Malak in. I used him for the first time against clones last time when they were with Padme, so I don't see why 5s would change anything here. If 5s is the only relic characters, and there's nobody else that's going to taunt and make me kill them before I kill 5s, so I'll just take out 5s first, and then I can work on the other 4 of them however I feel like it. Almost gone there. Just another, this should do it. Nope, not quite. This will do it. So we've got those drains off, which helps Malak can deal a lot more damage. You see we one-shot, I think, Rex there with his first special ability. And then also he deals healing immunity on his basic, now that he's got the 3 stacks of his buff there. Not that it really matters, because I don't think this clone team has any real way of healing up, but nice to have that, especially since we got those stacks so quickly this match. So just alternating, hitting the clones that don't have fear. A lot of people don't pay attention to where fear is, and then you may as well just keep that fear on them, because they're going to lose their next turn. So I've got plenty for the back, so I decided to take in Darth Revan here. We'll fear everybody. And then AoE, shock, AoE, do some damage. Unfortunately, Anakin got a turn off there because of his bonus turn. I probably could have played that a little bit more strategically, but we still got 59 banners. Could have been much worse. I guess we lost protection on all of our characters, so not great, but we'll deal with it. Night Sisters and Phoenix in the back. Kind of just zooming through this really quickly. So we'll just take in my Empire team against this Night Sister team. I was going to use them on one of the front teams just because the speed is so much different there. But instead I took them here because then I can try to get as many kills with Vader as I need for the dinner guest feat. Because at the end I can focus on zombie for kills. So should have probably focused on ability blocking Talia, but I'm really not too worried. We're keeping their turn meter under control, keeping them stun locked, keeping them ability blocked. Same things we always do here. Let's get some more stuns. Perfect. Got 4 of 5 stuns. Pass some more turn meter and recover some protection. Get shock up, and let's get a kill with Vader. There's 1. And zombie died, so that she lost the isolate, so that is unfortunate. But another kill with Vader, that's 2. And then we want to make sure we kill Daka and Asajj around the same time, just because they both get in turn meter with deaths. So I don't want them getting revived and just ramping up damage here. It's not the strongest Night Sister team, so I'm not too worried about it, but I'm just trying to play it right the first time. So there's a third kill with Vader. Let's not kill Talia yet with Vader, or I mean with these other characters. Now we can kill her. There's 4, and now I'm just gonna speed it up because I'm just gonna kill Zombie a bunch of times. And don't want to use the AoE there. Let's see. There's a, I don't know, 5, 6, whatever I'm at. And there's another one. So that's 7, I think. Eight, maybe? I don't know. Seems like we're almost there. We'll see how many we got. Could have kept going a little bit, but... Oh, 11 of 12. Well, I've still got my Chewie left to go, so we can get that feat using him this round yet, hopefully. And we've got 10 days to go on that feat, so I'm not worried about it. Checking the potency on Zeb, it was around 80%. So I didn't feel comfortable doing my Nest solo for the Phoenix because Zeb could potentially daze my Nest and then stun my Nest. So instead, we'll just go back up front. I don't really need my Jedi Knight Revan for any strong teams, so we'll just take it in against this team, which is probably the strongest. The nice thing is that the tenacity up from Grandmaster Yoda and Jedi Knight Revan's lead helps resist all the debuffs that Vader gives, all the dots. So he did his special and we've got no debuffs right now. So taking out the characters that do the AoE attacks first, and then we can focus on Vader since Savage is not really much of an issue for us. He doesn't do any damage really except for his big hit, and we're nowhere close to him being able to use that. So 62 banners. Then let's go back and check the feats. Nothing I can get without, I mean, we can just use CLS here and get the Bounty Hunter one, or the Dinner Guest one, or we could just use my Newt team, just to get 60 banners. I just don't want healing immunity or daze or something like that from the Bounty Hunters that causes causes Chewie not to be able to assist and heal my team. So this is just a much easier matchup. They've got Sith Empire Trooper in here, and they've also got Kylo Ren original. So those AoEs could potentially hurt my CLS team a little bit and cost me a banner or two. So we decided to go in with the more reliable banner regen team here, because B1's going to get plenty of turns, so to be able to heal up our team. So even when they do have those AoEs, you can see my Newt lost a little bit of protection, and everybody lost a little bit. Dooku's already recovered it. And let's heal up Newt here. So he's back to full. Stun. We'll extort. We'll AoE. We'll heal up B2. He might have needed a little bit, I don't know. Now it looks like Magna Guard will need some. So we'll heal him up. Alright, everybody's full health, full protection. Let's just kill off this last Boba and get on with the next match. 60 banners. Phoenix, we've got CLS and we want to use them to be able to accomplish that feat. Could have gone in with Bastila and Ezra and Hermit Yoda for a guaranteed 62, but decided wanted to get that feat over with. I hate seeing those feats on my feed there, just waiting to be accomplished, so we'll get it done quickly. And we should be able to get 62 banners with this team as well. These Phoenix don't do enough damage to make me worry too much about recovering health and protection. And so there we go, 62 banners. We'll claim that feat, 250 banners for that feat, so that's pretty good. And he's got a pretty strong fleet, 517,000 GP. Just don't want to underestimate it and have them bring in like a super strong Houndstooth off the bench or something like that. So we'll just take in a mostly full team. May as well just go full. I'm gonna get all the undersized anyway, so it shouldn't matter. That was a pretty big hit from fives there already. Oh yeah, he was relicked. I did see that in our previous clone matchup there. So our Ghost is almost dead. I think if I had taken Beastin in this starting lineup, he probably would have died there on that first hit from fives. So glad we took Ghost in. Trying to use basics still just to target lock and hopefully heal up my characters a little bit. And check turn meter to make sure that they wouldn't reinforce or something to bite me when I healed up there. But 65 banners, that's one off perfect. And we've got a full clear. My opponent hasn't attacked yet, but we'll come back when he does.